Good day, everyone. Uh, Today, I want to present on how you can uh, include roads and water into your study area map. Uh, this is going to be a continuation of my last video on how to create study area map using QGIS. So today, because after the presentation the other time, many people contacted me that I should show them how possible it is to include roads in the map. And so that's what I'm going to do with it in this short video. So if you're visiting my channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe. You can click the subscribe uh, button, and then you'd be able to get more videos from this channel as soon as I post them. Thank you very much for subscribing. And if you find this video very interesting, please also kindly drop a comment at the end of in the comment section of the video. Thank you very much. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, let me share my screen so that we'll be able to follow the presentation. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to start a new map. So what I would do is to continue from the other map, the other study area map. So I want to also assume that you have created your own study area map project. So you just have to continue with that so that you can include the roads and also, if possible, the waters or the wetlands into your map. So the first thing to do is to download the road shape files or the road vector files. So just like we did the other time, if you want to download, you go to Diver GIS. So you click, go to your browser, and then type Diver GIS. Diver GIS. So once you click Diver GIS, then it will come up. Okay, let's give it like 30 seconds. It will come up now. Okay, Diver GIS. My data is a bit slow. Internet data is a bit slow, so please bear with me. So if you go to Diver GIS, okay, very good. So I'm going to come to the country, then select. The other time I worked with Malaysia country map. So I'm going to click Malaysia also now. Malaysia. Okay, this is Malaysia. Then under subject, you select roads. Just click roads. Then you click OK. So the Diver GIS will bring the, so you can now see download. So just click download. If you click download, then you'll be able to now, it will download the roads in the entire Malaysia country as a zip folder. You can see it's already downloading. So I can now click, after it has finished downloading, I can go to show in folder and then unzip. This is the, where is it? The file that has been downloaded. Okay, it has come. So you can then unzip, or you can just, let me remove it from here and then cut. I cut it from this place from download. Then I go to where I have my QGIS folder. QGIS folder. This is QGIS folder. All right. Then I can open a new folder for that and then put it inside this new folder. So what I will do now is to unzip, just right click on it and then say extract here. So I can extract all the files inside that folder. So you can see the Malaysian roads, all the roads in the country are already here in different formats. So now I haven't downloaded this. So the next thing for us to do is to go to the QGIS. I can minimize this. Then go to QGIS, open your QGIS software. I've already opened mine. Then after opening it, you go to projects. Since we already have a project that I have done before, that is a project of creating the study area map. So I'm going to click open, then I can navigate to where I have the that's document, then go to QGIS, where I have the project already. So I can then click okay, webinar. Let's go to webinar. Joho 2. Okay, so I can see Joho project here. So you can see the format is QGIS project. So let me open the Joho project now and let's see what we have here. All right, so this is the Joho project. Now, so the next thing to do now is to, okay, let me make the Malaysian ADM1, like I told you the last time. MYS ADM1 shows the states, the different states in the country. So I want to make it bold. I want to, okay, first I select it and then make it a zoom to layer. Right click and go to zoom to layer. All right, so you can see the entire country map as shown here. So what I want to do now is to bring up the road vector layer that I've already downloaded. So I go to layer, then go to add layer, then select add vector layer because it's the vector file. So then you navigate from here, source, navigate to where you have the folder. So I have it in QGIS and I can see new folder. Then you can see the manage. So you select the one that has .shp, click on it and then click open. So it has come up here, then click add. So QGIS will add it, then you can close this. You can see the roads are in red color. You can see the roads are in red color. Now, these are all the roads in the Malaysian country. But I need to, because I'm working with, remember the last time my study area was Muha City. That's the place where I had the data, where I collected the data, the sampling point. Okay, so that means my interest is on this Muha City. So I need to only extract the roads for Muha City. I don't need all the roads for the entire Malaysia. So what I will do now is to do what we call you clip the roads. So go to vector, go to vector, then under vector, you see geoprocessing tools. Then you click clip, okay? Click clip. Now, once you click clip, already the QGIS will automatically bring up MYS road, the Malaysia road as the input layer. So the overlay layer, now you select it to be the city in which you are interested in, the city where you want to extract the roads for the city. So then I will now click Muha City. So you can see Muha City, that's my overlay layer. Then So then I will then click run. So click run. So click run. So ignore all these other code. So after you have run it, then you click close. So it will interest you to know that the Moha City roads have already been clipped out of the Malaysia road. You can see it clipped under the table of content. You can see clipped here. So if you want to know, just uncheck Malaysia road, uncheck the Malaysia ADM one, so that you have only the Moha data, Moha City, and the clip. So you can then zoom to layer. So go to Moha City and zoom to layer. So you can see now. So you can see the roads already in the Moha City. So these are the roads. These are the roads, okay? So that your study area map does not just have the boundary map of the city, but it also have the roads, so that you can then know whether your sampling point falls on the roads or close to the roads. You can even do some, maybe in the next video, I will try to also make a video on how you can measure the distance between your sampling point and the nearby road, so that you will know how close are they to the roads. So having done this, the next thing for us to do is to now go to the print layout, so that we can produce the map, after we have already clipped the road. So we'll go to project, then come to, uh, okay, come to layouts. Okay, come to layout, then you see layout, you see Moha points, because we have already done this layout before, where we produce a map. So just have to edit it again, because now we have already included the road, so we have to edit it. So click on Moha point. It will open up the layer view. All right, this is the layer view that we did before. All right. So what we need to do now to be able to include the roads in this map is to delete this old one. But before we do that, we have to first delete this outside border. So I like this outside border and press delete. So it's gone. Now come to the map of the Moa city. Click on the map. After you click on the map, you can also press delete. It will go. Then all these other map elements, the not arrow, we have to delete it also. So press delete, click on the legend, press delete, click on the scale bar, press delete. So that tells us now that we need to draw the new map, which has the roads and the other sampling points. So come to the left-hand side and select Add Map. Add Map. Click on Add Map, and then drag it at the place where you want it to be. So drag it. Okay. So you can see now we have the okay. We have the Moha city having the sampling sites, the sampling point, and then the roads are also indicated there. So the next thing now is for us to do the other necessary things, like you have to include the grids and the coordinates on the map, just like we did before. So click on the map, then go to the right-hand side and click on item properties. Item properties, and then uh, you scroll down, okay, then come to grids. You see grids here, then click plus additional sign, then click modify grids. All right, so let's try to, the grid type we want to be solid, only solid type. Then let's change the interval, let's put 5, let's see, and then let's put 5 also here. On Y, let's put 5. Let's see how it will be. We might have to change it later on if it's not the interval we desire. So let's go down again. Then you see frame. So click um, line border. Click line border. Okay. You can change the thickness of the frame if you wish. Then let's go on. Okay. Then draw coordinates. You see draw coordinates. Now you click draw coordinates. All right. So because the interval that we showed is not the right interval, so we have to go back to either increase or reduce the interval so that we can have the coordinates shown on the map. So let's say 1. Let's see what we'll have here. Okay, you can see now. All right, so let's say 0 0.5, 0 0.5, and see what we're going to get. Good. 0 0.5 will give us that. So here also we can have 0 0.5. 0 0.5. Okay. Then click outside. So you can also see that as well. However, we need to remove this line. So we also go up and change the grid type. See the grid type, change it from solid to frame and annotations only. You can see, so it's gone now. So let's go down again, scroll down again to see what else we need to do on this frame. Okay, all right. So do you want to change the format of the coordinates from, I think we've been using degree and minute. So let's change from decimal to degree and minute. You see now. Then we need to change the orientation of the left hand side and the right hand side. So the left now, we want it to be not to be horizontal, but to be vertical. So change to vertical ascending. Then the right also change it to vertical ascending. You can see now. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. All right, so that is that about the grid. So next thing for us to do now is to add the not arrow. The not arrow. So go to add item. You can see add item on top of the menu. Add item. So click. Another way you can do that is to just click outside. Is to just come to the left hand side. You will see not arrow is there. You see add not arrow. So let's just pick it here. Add not arrow. Then come into the map, into the inside the frame, and draw the not arrow where you want it to be. Good. So this is okay. And the next thing is to include the scale bar. So you can also see scale bar here at the left hand side. So add scale bar. So let's bring the scale bar here. Good. You may need to adjust it to make it to fall inside the frame. Okay. So the next thing now is to add the legend. So you can still see legend here. You can see add legend. So click on add legend, then come to where you want it to be and drag it inside the frame. So you can see there are a lot of items on the legend that we don't need. So we have to delete some of them. So come back to the right hand side. You can see under item properties, it has already shown legend because legend is the one that is highlighted in the map. So you can now see now, so we have to remove this auto update. So remove auto update. Then you can click on each of them one by one and remove the ones you don't want. Like we don't want MY's ADM1, so we'll click on it and click minus. That minus means remove. Then we don't want MY's road, then click minus. This clipped is the road that we clipped, the clipped road. That's the road of Muha City. So we need this one, even though we need to change the name from clipped to Muha Road. So we don't need Johor State. So let's delete it. We don't need MY's ADM2. So delete it. We don't need Johor District. We have to delete it from the legend. All we need is just Muha City. This Muha data, we have to change it to sampling point also later. So once we're done, then we can, okay, let's see. Okay, if you double click on each of those label, it will bring this place where you can change the name. So let's change it from clip to road. Let's just say roads. Roads. All right. So roads. What else do we need to change it? That's all. So click this this back icon. So go back. So it has changed it to road. We need to change this more data also. So double click on it. So you can change it to now to sampling point. Sampling point. Sampling points. Okay. Then also click back. So we are done with the editing of the legend. So we can adjust this legend to fit in properly into the map. So let's adjust it. Okay, just drag it inside. We need to drag this map of Muha, so that there will be no space by this side. So click on, go to the left hand side and click move item content. Move item content. Then you can click on the map and drag it. You can see it has been dragged. All right. Okay, I think this is good already. All right, so this is all we need to do. So we have our Muha. Okay, this legend, we need to make sure we create a border around it so that it doesn't just, because if you click outside of the map now, you will see that this, this Muha, this legend will not have a frame. So we need to make a frame around it. I don't know why this is not responding, but let's go back to item properties under legend items. So let's shift downward and click frame, okay. All right, so it has a frame now and the thickness is okay as far as we're concerned. So that's all. So we can move on now. So the next thing for us to do now is to lock. Remember, I mentioned the last time that after you're done with each map, you have to lock all the changes you've made on the map. So what we'll do now is to go to okay. Let's come back up here. I'm trying to select the map, but I think I have a little challenge with okay. All right. Just give it a few minutes. Okay. Layouts. All right. So once you're done with all these changes, I think let me save the. So click Save Project. Let's save the project. Okay. Um. Okay. All right, so I want to lock this map. So I will then come to the right hand side again and click on lock, okay, item properties, then layers. You can see now layers, so lock layers, then click lock style for layers. So that will be okay now. Then the next thing for us to do is to save it again and then export the map. So export, go to layout, export as image. So export, so we can name it as anything. So let's say Muha Point and Road. Muha Point and Road. So let's save it. QGIS. QGIS. Okay. New folder. All right. So I want to. You can change the format to either JPEG or T format or any format depending on the one that the journal requested for. So I will save as JPEG. Okay. All right. So click save. Then you can change the dimension or the resolution of the image as you like. So click save. So QGIS will export the map, and then that will be the end of it. So we want to now open the map. Let's open the map to be sure that everything is okay. So go to the folder where you have it, new folder. You can see it's already there. So let me open it and let's see whether the map is good. All right, so this is the map, which is already showing the roads, as you can see, and also the sampling points are also seen in the map. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you've been, if you really have anything to say, you can put it at the comment section. And then don't forget to subscribe at the end of this video. So thank you very much once again, and have a nice day.